What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Planet Coaster video here. It's Scott Boogie Gaming. What I have here is the World's Fair Cortez Villa right here, and in the thumbnail, I had put in the description, can I flip this into a custom blueprint? I always looked at this every time I play Planet Coaster, or if I use this for just like as is, as a scenery piece for a park, or just some decorations for a park or area that I'm using. I never really customize it because of the interior. And when I do blueprint flips, I gut the whole thing out. And with this blueprint in particular, it's kind of hard to do that because it has a courtyard here, and that was always the challenging part when I would try to tackle this thing and, try to build something custom in here. It always gave me a hard time because, as you can see, it's very limited in here as far as space and, mapping out rooms, because the courtyard takes up majority of the blueprint if you look at it. You just basically got little small crevices and little like hallways for the most part after that, and just random floor pieces or whatever this, in the middle, just to give the illusion for the outside, and then you got all these doors on here that leads to nowhere, but it all was just for the effect of this blueprint. But when I would try to like section this thing off for rooms, as you can see, like this the original doorway right here. um and you come in, like as soon as you come through, it's a wall. Like you come in, it's a wall. As soon as you walk through the door, it's a wall and a wall, so it's like you come in, you're like, oh, okay, but then you come in, now you in the courtyard already. So there's no like space to like make rooms and things like that. So this blueprint always gave me a hard time as far as like trying to customize and flip this thing without jeopardizing the integrity of the building itself, and its shape or whatever. So I came up with a clever idea for this thing though, and I was wondering, has anybody ever seen this World's Fair Cortez Villa with an interior? I mean, full on interior, rooms, bathrooms, all that. I was able to do that, but the only way I was gonna be able to modify this blueprint was to get rid of the courtyard. So, the courtyard was the main feature of this blueprint that I liked. That's the reason why I wanted to use it a lot, or use it a few times in certain parks, because of the courtyard and the look that it had, you know what I mean? But in order for you to customize this house and add rooms, kitchens, and things like that in here, you're gonna have to get rid of this courtyard and use that space as living space. So that's what I was doing, and then I decided to make a video to show you guys the finished product of what I came up with this. So this is the before shots of the World's Fair Cortez Villa. So let's take a look at this thing. Let's get a whole 360 view of it. Let's go around it. Let's see, the carports and everything, how we got everything here, and the outside itself. Let's look at everything. For the most part, I didn't change any of the trees in the opening area. I like those trees, so we kept those. But I got rid of these cactuses and a lot of um, the deserty rocks look or whatever. So I got rid of a lot of this stuff here. I kept the gate and all that, but I had to gut this thing out and turn it into something super cool. And yeah, I want you guys to see it. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button as well, as I get ready to take y'all to the work in progress that I got going on with the newly remodeled and modernized Cortez Villa here on Planet Coaster. One of my hardest blueprints that I had on the game to flip and make an interior out of, So, for sure, when I finish this blueprint, it's definitely getting scanned and put on the workshop, because this was one of my toughest blueprint flips here. And I mean, I actually literally had to flip this blueprint, and it looks fairly much the same almost, but totally different. It looks totally different. So if you saw my cannabis farms and you saw what I did to that cannabis manor ride, which was that crank start ride, which is the end game ride, if you've seen what I did to that, just wait till you see what I did to this right here. So without further ado, guys, let me show you the new version of the Cortez Villa.
That boy is good.
And here is the new modern updated version of the Cortez Villa blueprint here on Planet Coaster. As you can see, I went on ahead and decorated the outside with some wood planks outside, the wood flooring right there. Added an extra carport right there. Well, a new carport because this was the original. Then we added an extra one here. We knocked the walls out here and then made like a staircase that leads up to the little patio up here where you can barbecue up there and have friends up there as well. I think I did my thing with this. After so long of trying to flip this blueprint and having no success, this was absolutely fantastic that I was able to accomplish this. So as you can see, we done changed the doors. So we got these big, massive doors now that you got to walk in. And when you come in, now you actually have a hallway. So we have a hallway that leads in, and now we have different rooms in this blueprint. Something that I thought I would never be able to do. You come here to the left, we got our bathroom and showers and everything here. And you come over here, and we got a little living room area right here in the front. A little small little living room area here with the TV. Some custom lamps right there. Um, Then we come over here. This is one of our first bedrooms in the house. Seems like we walked through about three, four doors, then. All right, but here we go. This is a little simple room here. Like I said, I had to make these rooms in here because it wasn't a lot of space. So getting rid of that courtyard opened up a lot of space for me. So I was able to design things the way I wanted to in here. So now when you come this way, which is the courtyard, which we gotta add the ceiling on there. So we still gotta put the roof on this. Um, so like I said, it was a work in progress, but you come out here, you got a few little seating right there, some books and stuff right there. Then over here is a little small little exercise room where I use Yan BK's treadmill and weight bench right there. Then my custom Peloton bikes over here. Just a little small workout room right there off to the side of the staircase going upstairs that we got now. And then we got our table right there. This is our table, for dinner. The dinner table right here. And the kitchen is off to the left here, down the back. You come down the back here. We got our sink and our kitchen and stuff right here. This kitchen equipment was created by Django Trimp, I think. I always had this for a while. I sometimes I use this to add modifications to little kitchen designs that I may do, so to switch them up. So I went on here to use that in this house here to switch up the kitchen design and the kitchen look. So here we go. And then we go over here, and then we have our main bedroom over here. This the master bedroom here. No, it's not. Yeah, I kept that door on here because it's the master bedroom. Like in some parts of the house, I try to keep the same. As you come on in here, custom beds here. Like I got well, I don't have these beds on my workshop, but I do have a couple of custom beds like this that I made. Because I think I make some nice custom beds. That's like the most realistic looking bed you're gonna see on Planet Coaster to me. But as well as like my basketball rim, I'm just saying. And we got a little clothes over here, couch and chairs and things. Little Oh my goodness, little chairs right there in front of the TV as well. Man, this thing actually came out well. It came out better than I thought it was gonna be. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is what kind of roof I'm gonna put over the middle of this courtyard now, since we actually have interiors here. So now all these doors that was up here, I removed them all and made little seating spaces and stuff like that. Got the custom chandeliers there, you know, and um, yeah, this was also part of the Django trim kitchen stuff, but I just put it upstairs instead of in the kitchen. So we're gonna have some of those as well in the courtyard. But if you walk over here now, and we got a little balcony here, but when you go to the balcony, looks off into a pool that I put down there with a lifeguard and everything that's on duty with some towel dryer down there. And then you come over here, you got a couple of little stools on here, little windows you can look out of the house that wasn't on here at first. Got a snake habitat right there as well. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. I have a custom terrarium and fish tanks and everything on my workshop. Then we got the custom piano here. I forgot the legs on this thing was kind of long because I always use this on the first floor of a house, never use it on the second floor. So I had to put some different legs on it for the second floor so it don't be going through the floor to downstairs. Um, then this right here is nothing. This is basically just the roof piece that I just covered up with a wall to hide that so it don't you don't see that. So like right here we could put like pictures or something on that, some picture frames or another TV or something. And then this is how you get up to the patio area right here. You going up the little stairs. I had to make this staircase here. So this going on up here. And we also got some tables up here and a couple of grills right there. The barbecue pits right there. You stand up here, but as you can see on top of here, you're getting a little view of a project that I'm working on, and that's another custom mansion that I just did right there. Um, in this property right here, this is not the community or nothing like that, but I'm gonna call it the neighborhood. It's just basically um, ever since Jones Mansion, and when I was making Jones Mansion, I was falling in love with making custom houses and stuff. So I started wanting to do a lot of stuff like that. Since I do my parks and things like that, and make my coasters and everything like that. But I'm not more so like a realistic creator or something like that. I like to have fun when I create. When I make parks and things like that. So, but I also found that I like to do stuff like this as well. Because I'm finding my own little lane with this. I don't see a lot of people doing stuff like this on Planet Coaster, so I like to stand out with these projects that I be doing like this because, as you can see, this is a cool little project I'm working on right here, and I gotta finish this up right now before I go to anything else. But let's see what I got so far out here, guys. I got a little street, man covered. I mean, sewer caps and everything, fire hydrants. I got this little house over here. This is gonna be the house with the biggest TV in it on the block right now. This is, one of the biggest TVs in the house on the block. Because we got a big projection TV up in this one. Only a couple of rooms in here because it's like an Airbnb. So this house gets like rented out and stuff like that. It's a few little amenities on the house. We got a little tire swing right there hanging from the tree. Then we got my custom hot tub back here, for the adults, and then we also got a little playground back here as well, for the kids. So it's a few little amenities on this house, nothing much. And then right next door to this house was I don't even have a name for this thing, but I just called it the cafe. But the whole idea of the cafe, it just started as the cafe. It just started as the cafe, but blossomed into me adding the upstairs where I added some arcade games from Brave's workshop, um, which I thought was a cool little touch to have. So arcade games up here downstairs. You got the coffee shop, and then if you want to come up here, you can come up here to the little patio area up here and sit down and drink your coffee out here on the patio and watch your neighbors as they go by and enjoy your cup of coffee here at the cafe here. All right, so let's go on up out of here, man. I gotta tell you, man, that change machine is like on point for us, like realism. So let's go on out of here, cause this is gonna be actually like an actual walkthrough. Like I always say, I'm gonna have a walkthrough, but then I end up having a ride of some sort or guests in the park. But this is literally gonna be a walkthrough sandbox where you only gonna be able to come in here and walk around with the camera. So like even over here where the it would be the park entrance, this is where the property bro or Planko's realty office is now. So I have an office right here where I got my manager office right there. So you come on in here. Of course, I'm in here taking care of business. We're getting ready because we just got through working on that Cortez Villa house. We just got to finish the roofing in there. I just did a few interviews the other day. So I got my rental agents in here. They getting themselves all prepared, and we're waiting on a few clients to start coming out here, checking on some of these properties and renting some of these Airbnbs from us, and checking out some of the activities we're gonna have going on in the neighborhood. Like when you come out and go to the right here, Jones Water Company. We opening up a new shop called the Juice Shack. So now with the juice bar, we had us a little attraction with it called the Big Slide. Where I used a bunch of the Planko roof pieces in basic shapes and the black marble tiles, the black wall tile pieces to put that together. Um, and then we got the Jones Juice Bar over here. So you come over here, you come over here, you can get you some of the hydrocarbonated flavored drinks here. You know what I mean? So it's a cool little touch here, cool little touch. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun on Planet Coaster as of late, and then I'm working on this house right now. This the newest house that we working on right now as well. I started working on this and forgot I had to finish the Cortez Villa. But on here, is another one that I was having a hard time with the interior. So right now I'm kind of just mapping out rooms and setting it up to see how I want things to go up in here so I can do the interior for this one. It's crazy that now that's all I focus on now is like trying to do interiors. When I first got this game and I used to do stuff, that was the last thing I would do is an interior because of the custom stuff, and I didn't know how to really do custom stuff like that at the time. So now that I done found a little niche for what I like to do with stuff like this, and it's a little bit easier, and it look like this stuff is sunk down too far in the ground. But as you can see, I actually got to extend this house out some more. It was too small. It wasn't big enough, so I needed to space this out to put the master bedroom for this house. So it's only gonna be a couple of rooms in here as well, because they're gonna probably be fairly small rooms. And then I'm gonna work on another house maybe next door to our other little small house right here. So the only house that's in our neighborhood that's actually occupied is my first custom mansion that I put on the property right here, which is occupied by my head contractor Drew and his wife. They saw this property and instantly wanted to get it, especially because of the custom fish tank in the middle, with the big fish. You see Drew over here playing on the pool table. Got an air hockey table, custom drum set, and piano right there with my Peloton bike right there. I love that thing. And then over here is our kitchen. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, like I said, I use those kitchen equipment sometimes to modify my kitchen that I already had in here. I had a basic little kitchen with the little basic shaped eyes and stuff. So every now and then I just add Django Trimps um, kitchen stoves and deep fryer in there to upgrade what I have already, just so the kitchens will look different. Then I got my walk-in refrigerator right there, the beans and everything like that. I may make a store since we got those screens like that. Now I might make me a store for the neighborhood, but we'll see. We'll see. Now let's come. Oh, we got to go over here and check out the rooms. We didn't check out the rooms in here. I got the little sliding door effect in this house. You come on in here, you got your clothes, luggage, and then you got the room, the TVs, the windows in here. Nice little bit. So now this bed I think is on my workshop. Now this bed is on my workshop I think, because this is one of the first ones I did. So I think that one for sure is on my workshop. Any of the beds you see in my interiors now, or you see me build now, those aren't on my workshop because I didn't save those. But you come in here, we got the bathroom with the walk-in shower right there, the his and her sink, the toilet paper on there on the counter, and the toilet. And my custom toilet right there. And once again, I think that's one of the best toilet designs right there. And see, my showers are actually functional. You go in here, you click these sequencers, they actually work. Steam comes out of them and everything. So I've been having fun with stuff like this, and this is what I like to do outside of my park tours and building my little fancy little parks that I like to make as of late. Oh, we got one more room here, one more room. So let's go in here. I walked through the wall, but another room here with the bed here. Nothing much, nothing much. I probably could have did a little bit more decorations in the rooms, a little bit far as wall scenery or pictures or something. But the whole the whole object of these custom mansions is to keep them under like 4,000 pieces though, because I want to save some of these houses and put them on the workshop, so guys can use them sometimes for different scenery. So they'll actually have a house that's some scenery, but it actually has an interior to it. That'll be great. So let's go over here. Um, got a couple of bowling balls up there on the shelf right there. Yeah. And then we got Drew's wife over here in her little personal library right here. This is one of the selling points of the house that got her, the library. So we come out here and we got our garage right here. This is where Drew got his cars at in here. We got garage, the garage door look right there with the little panels with the window shutters. That's what look that is. So we're gonna come on out up here to the left here to the home basketball court. And that's crazy. Man, my net is missing. That that irritates me every time I see that, man. I gotta fix that, man. I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. We definitely have to fix that, man. We definitely need to fix that though, man. But we definitely need to fix that, man. We gotta get my nets, man. I gotta put my nets back on my rim. I think when I saved it to the workshop, it didn't save the nets. Cause I just realized when I pulled it off the workshop, um, it didn't have a net on it. Cause my other rim, when I picked the rim and put it in another house, it didn't have a rim on it as well. So I might have to upgrade my blueprint for that basketball rim so I can have a net on it whenever I find what I'm looking for to make my net. Come on now. So much stuff on here. Like I know you could filter this stuff out, man, but I'm not that good at filtering this stuff out, and then I always forget to unfilter the stuff and be thinking I'm lost stuff. When the whole time I had it on filter, where it was only showing me specific things. Man, I probably should have started from the bottom. I'm looking for the snowman stuff. That's basically what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Yep, here we go. Right there. I need this right here, and we're gonna turn this white though. Mm-hmm. Gonna turn this white though. All right. My heater wanna come on a little bit. It's a little bit chilly. I get it. I get it. All right. So we're gonna have to bring it down a little bit though. Bring it down. Hold up. Bring it down just a little bit though, like that. All right. We're gonna do it like that, mean like the swish. All right. So now we got that, and we rotate it. It's gonna basically rotate it 4 times. Mm-hmm. I rotate it 4 times to give it like a net effect. I mean, just like a net illusion, like it's got a net on it. Yeah, yeah. Line it up, line it up. All right, so now we got our net on there. We just need to put us a basic shape out here for our ball, and we all good on that. We all good on that. So, yeah. Now let's go back over this. Is what I'm working on right now. The little project I got called the neighborhood, but this is the project that I was just working on though, and I gotta finish up. By adding the terrain paint out here with the gravel, the rocks and stuff leading to the carport. I'm gonna add a little garden right here. I may put me a little cannabis garden right here. Who knows? Who knows? Or it might just be a regular garden. Who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, man, I was able to flip this blueprint, this Cortez Villa. I was able to flip this thing and give it an interior. And what you guys think about the interior and how I did with it? Let me know down in the comments section below of the video. This is the first time I've actually seen this blueprint with an interior, rooms and all that. So yeah, I think I did a hell of a job with flipping this blueprint, and I stayed under 4,000 pieces with this as well, as far as the blueprint flip. So I definitely gonna scan this and try to add this to my workshop as well, though. So if anybody would like to use this Cortez Villa with an interior versus the in-game one, feel free. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do all 2024. I got a lot of custom stuff that I've been building, plus a lot of blueprints that I want to go back and flip because I done got so much better with interiors and how to map out rooms and these blueprints that yeah, I got a whole bunch of ideas coming up for 2024, man. But yeah, this is the new version of the Cortez Villa here at Scott Boogie Gaming. A new project I'm working on here called the Neighborhood. So let me know what you guys think about how this project came out right here. Yeah. So until next time, and until my next Planet Coaster video, I'll catch you guys in the next one.